Living with someone who distorts the truth and manipulates can sharpen your senses. Over time, you develop a sixth sense, spotting lies and hidden motives. This unique ability transforms you into a Sigma empath. But how? How does constant deceit hone your instincts, making you hyper-aware? Stick around to find out how this heightened intuition becomes your greatest asset. Enhanced intuition is one of the key ways people abused by narcissists become Sigma empaths. This happens because they have spent so much time around manipulative and deceptive behaviors. Narcissists often lie, twist the truth, and play mind games. Over time, the victims learn to see through these tricks. They become very good at noticing small changes in body language, tone of voice, and other subtle signs that something is not right. This helps them develop a keen sense of intuition. Living with a narcissist forces people to constantly be on guard. They have to anticipate the narcissist's next move to protect themselves. This constant vigilance sharpens their instincts. They start to trust their gut feelings more because they have seen, again and again, how ignoring these feelings can lead to trouble. They become more attuned to the energy and emotions of those around them, even without spoken words. This heightened intuition helps them sense when someone is being dishonest or has bad intentions. They can pick up on the smallest cues that others might miss. For example, a slight hesitation before answering a question or a forced smile can be enough for them to sense something is off. They become experts at reading between the lines and understanding the true meaning behind people's words and actions. Enhanced intuition also helps them connect deeply with others who are genuine and honest. They can easily sense when someone is being authentic and kind. This allows them to form strong, meaningful relationships with people who are good for them. They know how to avoid toxic individuals and surround themselves with those who bring positivity into their lives. Being highly intuitive also means they can help others who are going through difficult times. They can sense when someone is hurting or needs support, even if that person hasn't said anything. This makes them excellent friends and caregivers. They can offer help and comfort exactly when it is needed most. Enhanced intuition can also lead them to better understand themselves. They become more aware of their own needs, desires, and feelings. This self-awareness helps them make better decisions for their well-being. They learn to listen to their inner voice and trust themselves more, which leads to a stronger sense of self and confidence. Deepened compassion is a powerful result of being abused by narcissists. People who have been through this kind of abuse often develop a strong sense of empathy. They have felt deep pain and suffering, so they can easily understand and feel the pain of others. This makes them very compassionate and caring. When someone has been hurt by a narcissist, they know what it is like to feel alone and unloved. This experience helps them become more aware of the feelings of others. They can sense when someone else is in pain or needs help. This heightened awareness makes them more likely to reach out and offer support. These individuals often become very good listeners. They know how important it is to be heard and understood. Because of their own experiences, they can sit with someone who is hurting and provide a safe space for them to express their feelings. This makes others feel valued and cared for. Deepened compassion also means that these people are often very patient. They understand that healing takes time. They do not rush others to feel better or to move on from their pain. Instead, they offer ongoing support and understanding. This patience helps to build strong, trusting relationships. People with deepened compassion are also very forgiving. They know that everyone makes mistakes and that no one is perfect. They can see the good in others even when they have been hurt. This does not mean that they allow others to abuse them again, but they can let go of anger and resentment. This forgiveness helps them to heal and move forward. Another aspect of deepened compassion is the desire to help others avoid the pain they have experienced. These individuals often become advocates for those who are suffering. They might volunteer their time, offer a helping hand, or speak out against abuse. Their experiences have made them strong, and they use this strength to support and protect others. Deepened compassion also means that these people are very accepting. They understand that everyone has their struggles and that everyone deals with pain in their own way. They do not judge others for their reactions or their feelings. Instead, they offer unconditional support and love. This acceptance creates a sense of safety and belonging for those around them. Heightened emotional awareness is a key way people abused by narcissists become sigma empaths. When someone is abused by a narcissist, they experience intense emotional manipulation. This forces them to become very aware of their own emotions and the emotions of others. They learn to read subtle cues in body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions to anticipate the narcissist's behavior. This skill develops as a survival mechanism to avoid further harm. Being constantly on guard sharpens their ability to detect even the slightest changes in mood or intention. This heightened sensitivity stays with them even after they are no longer in the abusive situation. They become highly attuned to the feelings of those around them, often picking up on emotions that others might miss. This makes them excellent at understanding and empathizing with others' experiences and feelings. They learn to manage their own emotions more effectively. Narcissists often dismiss or invalidate their victims' feelings, which forces them to process and understand their emotions independently. This self-awareness helps them recognize their emotional triggers and develop strategies to cope with stress and anxiety. They become skilled at regulating their emotional responses, which is a valuable trait of sigma empaths. This emotional awareness also fosters a deeper sense of empathy. Having experienced pain and manipulation, they are more compassionate towards others who are suffering. They can relate to others' pain on a profound level, which makes them more understanding and supportive friends and partners. Their ability to empathize is not just about understanding feelings, but also about offering genuine support and care. Heightened emotional awareness makes them more introspective. They often spend a lot of time reflecting on their experiences and feelings. This introspection helps them grow personally and emotionally. They gain a better understanding of themselves and their needs, which is crucial for healing and building healthier relationships in the future. This heightened awareness can lead to greater intuition. Since they have learned to read emotions and situations carefully, they develop a strong gut feeling about people and circumstances. They can sense when something is off or when someone is not being genuine. This intuition helps them navigate social situations more effectively and protect themselves from potential harm. People abused by narcissists often develop strong self-reliance. Narcissists are very controlling. They want their victims to depend on them for everything, from emotional support to basic needs. When someone is abused like this, they learn to rely on themselves because they cannot trust the narcissist to be there for them. First, they become very good at solving their problems. They know that the narcissist won't help, so they figure out how to handle things on their own. This makes them more resourceful and independent. They learn to think quickly and come up with solutions to difficult situations without asking for help. Next, they become emotionally independent. Narcissists often use emotional manipulation to control their victims. They might give affection and then take it away to make the victim feel unstable. Over time, the victim learns to control their own emotions. They stop looking for approval or love from the narcissist and start finding it within themselves. This emotional independence is a key part of self-reliance. Financial independence is another aspect. Many narcissists control their victims through money. They might give or take away money to control their actions. Victims learn to manage their finances to avoid this control. They might save money secretly or find ways to earn their income, so they are not dependent on the narcissist. This financial independence is crucial for their freedom. They also learn to trust their judgment. Narcissists often make their victims doubt themselves. They might say things like, "You can't do anything right," or "You need me to make decisions." Over time, victims realize that these are lies meant to control them. They start to trust their own decisions and believe in their abilities. This self-trust is a big part of becoming self-reliant. Lastly, they build a support network outside the narcissist's influence. They might find friends, family members, or support groups who understand what they are going through. These people can offer help and advice, making the victim less dependent on the narcissist. This network provides emotional support and practical help, which boosts their self-reliance even more. Increased self-reliance is a powerful change that happens to people abused by narcissists. It helps them break free from control and build a life where they depend on themselves instead of the abuser. Developing strong boundaries is crucial for people who have been abused by narcissists. Narcissists often manipulate and control their victims, making them feel powerless and unsure of themselves. This manipulation can lead to a loss of personal boundaries, where the victim may feel that their needs and feelings are not important. When these individuals start to recover, they learn the importance of setting and maintaining boundaries. This means understanding their limits and not allowing others to cross them. They learn to say no to things that make them uncomfortable or that they simply do not want to do. This is an important step in taking back control of their lives. Creating strong boundaries involves recognizing what is acceptable and what is not in their relationships. They start to understand that they have the right to their own space, time, and emotions. This includes knowing that they do not have to please everyone or meet everyone's expectations. It also means that they can prioritize their well-being without feeling guilty. Learning to assert these boundaries can be challenging at first. People who have been abused by narcissists often struggle with feelings of guilt and fear of rejection. They might worry that setting boundaries will upset others or lead to conflict. However, over time, they realize that healthy relationships respect personal boundaries. True friends and loved ones will understand and support these limits. A key part of developing boundaries is self-respect. Abuse by narcissists often damages a person's self-esteem. Rebuilding self-respect helps them feel more confident in their decisions and more deserving of respect from others. This self-respect also helps them identify when someone is not treating them well, making it easier to enforce boundaries. Another aspect is practicing self-care. When they focus on their own needs and well-being, they reinforce the importance of their boundaries. This can include activities that make them feel good, like hobbies, exercise, or spending time with supportive people. Self-care helps them stay strong and less susceptible to manipulation. Clear communication is also essential. They learn to express their needs and limits clearly and calmly. This might involve direct statements like, "I need some time to myself," or "I'm not comfortable with that." Being able to communicate boundaries helps prevent misunderstandings and ensures that others know where they stand. Developing strong boundaries is an ongoing process. It requires practice and patience. Each time they enforce a boundary, they become stronger and more confident. Over time, these boundaries become a natural part of their lives, helping them to maintain healthy and respectful relationships.